Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Ali, Alicia, whatever you call me. So bleh. I haven't had much to talk about lately. So for today's video, I just thought of it randomly like a few minutes ago. So I decided I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a story time about my stalker, and she wasn't only my stalker. She stalked a bunch of my friends. She did a bunch of crazy, she's just crazy. So she's probably gonna see this video too, because I know for a fact that she still checks up on my social media no matter how many accounts that I block of her. But it's been a couple of years since anything big has actually happened with her. Because right now, as far as I know, she has a baby, but I don't know. So it started when I was in high school. I think I was in my senior year, and I'm only telling this story off the top of my head because I didn't want to go back, look for screenshots, look for conversations and this and that. But I was in high school. My friend was going to school in California for college, and he had messaged me one day saying that this crazy chick, I don't know what the relationship status was or like how they had even met each other, but this crazy chick kept calling him up to 100 plus times a day, spamming him with text messages and this and that. So one day, like, since I was still in high school, I didn't even know any better. I had decided to message her on Facebook, and I kind of said something along the lines of like, hey, can you please back off? You're bothering my friend when he's trying to focus on school. And she had told me that like, oh, he's my boyfriend, best boyfriend, this and that. I don't know. She kept claiming that that was her boyfriend, but as far as I know, they weren't actually dating, but I don't know. And then that was the first mistake I made by messaging her and asking her to back off. I was just trying to help my friend, stand up for my friend and help him out. But anyways, after that, after that, I think I had graduated high school, and then this chick was like, she started making multiple Facebook accounts, and it still says that I have her blocked, so she hasn't deleted those accounts or anything. But she had about 15, 16 Facebook accounts and other Facebook accounts under other names that she would friend me. And she even made a fake account. She used a name like Brienne, and then she messaged me from that account saying like, you better watch your effing back or you're gonna get hurt. And she'd be like, oh, I know like karate and this and that. And I don't know. And a couple of my other friends who actually went to school with her in high school told me stories about her, saying that she is like kind of mentally like disabled somehow. But that's honestly no excuse for stalking people like that. Like, if someone tells you to back off, that means to back off. So let's see. She would just constantly spam me all the time with threats, saying that she's gonna hurt me, or that she has a big group of friends that's gonna hurt me. Or like one of her friends would message me saying that like, oh, if we ever see you in person, we're gonna beat the out of you and this and that. And I know I'm just repeating myself, but it went on for quite a while. And one time I actually saw her in public. Like, she showed up to the same place where I was playing. Pokemon Go was a really big thing. I was playing Pokemon Go with my friends, and I had actually saw her, and because she was staring at me, so I flipped her off in the car that we were driving in, and we drove off. But yeah, sorry this isn't more interesting. I thought it was going to be more interesting, but I guess not. But I just want something to talk about. But yeah, I think I said but like 1,000 times already. So what else did this girl do? I would just get messages from other people too, though, that were having the same experiences like her. Like, once she got my phone number, once she got my Snapchat, she spammed me, she called me multiple times, and it wouldn't stop. And it was just crazy how many people were coming forward, and people still are coming forward about it. And people would comment like on Facebook statuses like, so and so, you're a bitch, back off, like, stop calling me, stop texting me. Some people have tried to get restraining orders against her, but they have failed each time because it was just from different accounts and they couldn't prove that it was her, even though everyone knows it was her. So I think she needs like some mental help or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll come out with a better story time where I actually go back through like photos and messages and see if I can find things about her. But one of my good friends at the time, he decided to befriend her, and he was mad at me because I wouldn't date him. So he decided to befriend my stalker and tell her things about my life, things personal about me to her. And then I would get messages from her saying like, oh, you have a dog named this and he's this years old and he means that much to you. And it was when I wasn't even posting my dog on social media. So it was just a whole mess. It was a shit show. Excuse my language. I don't like swearing on social media, but it was a shit show. She was crazy. She was nuts. Yeah, she befriended like 4 of my friends literally in college. One of my friends hung out with her, and he said that after that first time of hanging out with her, she would call him every single day asking for rides, asking to hang out, asking, oh, is Alicia coming? Is she gonna hang out with us? Even though I haven't hung out with him in years, but she was so desperate to try to get to me in person. I have no idea why, but then like a few times she had showed up where I was hanging out with a few of my friends. I don't know if the friend that I wouldn't date would tell her like where I was going with who or what, but it was just nuts. She would show up to places where I was, and I don't know, guys, it was just crazy. But if I can think of anything else, I'll make another video, or maybe I'll go make another video going more into depth. I have no idea if I said that already, but that's about it for this video, and I will see you guys again very soon.